So this is a video that shows you how to use the numbers in the higher numbers, the thousands, the 12,000, 24,000, 1,475, etc. So in the previous videos, you learned that it gets progressively easier the higher the numbers get, because all you do is name 119, 119, 146, 146. When you get to 900, it's 9,000. When you get to 989, it's 900. That's 900. When you get to 989, for example, 989, 889. You already know how to say 89. You just start by the high number, 989. So when you get to 999, 999, and you say mil. Everything between 1,001 and 1,099, like basically all the 1,000 rounds, all you do is state the word mil. 1,200, 1,500, 1,110, 1,000, 1,100, 110, 110. 1,497, 1,497, 1,468, 1,468, 1,981, 1,981. This is, by the way, is how we say the years. You guys say 1700s or 2024. Right? We don't. We actually name like 2024. So we're going to get to the 2000s in a minute. So basically, everything in the 1,000 realm, you simply start by saying the word mil. 1,500, 1,500, or 1,500 in English. Again, we don't say 1,500. We say every number. 1,500. 1,500. 1,600. 1,600. 1,797, 1,797, 1,997. When we get to the 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, it becomes even simpler. All you do is say 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 7,000, 9,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. You literally name the number and add the Finnish mil to indicate it's thousands. So 10,000 is 10,000, 9,000 is 9,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,500, 598, 4,598, 4,200, 4,223, 4,423, 4,000, 4,223, 4,015, 4,015. How much does this washing machine cost? 4,015, 4,015. 4,020, 4,020. 4,022, 4,022. 4,010, 4,010, 4,110, 4,110. If you need to go back and watch the previous videos, how do you say 100 or 67 and all those numbers, go ahead and do that. So in the 1,000 is just you simply state mil, 1,000, and blah, blah, blah. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 17,000, you do the same. You say 15,000, 15,000, 15,000. 11,000, 11,000, 11,000. And then you add the numbers if there is more, if it's 222. 11,225. 11,000, 11,000, 200, 225. 25. 14,500. 14 is 14, 14,000, 14,000. 500, 14,500. So all the numbers you learned from 1 to 20, you just say the number and you add the word mil to indicate it's 20,000, 30,000, 15,000, 17,000, whatever. Here's an example. 20 mil, 20,000. 40 mil, 40,000. 30 mil, 30,000. 30,407. 30,407. 50 mil, 50,000. 60 mil, 60,000. 90 mil, 90,000. 100 mil, 100,000. 200 mil, 200,000. 300 mil, 400 mil, 400, hundreds, thousand, mil. 50 mil is 50,000. 500 mil, 500,000, half a million. 500 mil. 600 mil, 600,000. 800 mil, 800,000. 1 million, 1 million. You know, a lot of houses, cars, condos, priced in pesos. We speak about them in 1 millón de peso. 3 millones de pesos. 3 million pesos. 3 millones, 3,500,000, whatever. 3,500,000, whatever. Okay? You're typically not really going to go into discussions about big numbers, but it's fun if you want to just practice the formula. 7 million, 7 million. 17 million, 17 million. 11 millones, 11 million. 10 million, 10 million. 20 million, 20 million. 50 millones, 50 millions. 33 million pesos. Pesos is masculine, so that's why you hear me say that. 33 million pesos. How much does this house cost? 33 million pesos. 50 million pesos. 90 million pesos. 100 million pesos. 100, 100 million, 100 million pesos. 100 million dólares. $100 million. 100 million. 200. 200 million. 200 million. 500 million. Half a billion. 500 million. 500 million. 400 million, etc., etc. You're probably not going to get to like the billions, and you don't need to know that, but that's the exercise. This is how we say the highest numbers. To go and practice, write down a bunch of numbers. Don't write them in English. Just literally write the numeric value. 1,115, 1,347, whatever. And just literally underneath write in Spanish words, 1,337. 2,337. 20,337. 12,337. 200,337. 2,337,000. That's it. Enjoy, have fun, and good luck. Leave me comments if you need to know more.